What is up, everyone? Barricade here, and today I'm actually be talking about some crazy, kind of not super new news, but I'm pretty sure not everyone has heard about this yet. And that is basically that if you're going off the title, what I said, next gen Gears of War confirmed. Well, to answer that question straight up from the start, to be 100% honest with you guys, no, it has not been 100% confirmed. They haven't released any type of trailer, any news that, leads to a next gen Gears of War being 100% confirmed. But there is a huge ray of light, ray of hope if you guys really want a next gen Gears of War. First off, Epic has already stated I'm gonna post some links to articles, various articles you guys can check out. But basically, Epic has stated that they do want to make a next gen Gears of War, but they kind of want to avoid another Judgment because even though if you guys like Judgment, if you guys actually play it, overall that game was very poorly received. Many people don't like it, and it has a lot less players playing it right now than compared to Gears 3 still. You go to Gears of War Judgment, you look on the game types, and they are practically almost empty, except few game types like TDM and stuff, which only have like 300 or less players on it. Whereas you go to Gears of War 3, and various game types have at least over 1,000, 2,000 players in it, which is quite of a big difference, between hundreds of players to thousands of players. So they know that they messed up with Judgment. They know people don't like it. They know it was something different that many players from the fans that really liked the way the series was hated, and it kind of was a big backlash that they got from Judgment. Many people kind of just really went full on hate mode on the game, and a lot of people talk shit. Even I have made various videos talking about why I don't like Judgment, and I know they've seen that. They've seen that Judgment was not successful, pretty much, and they want to wait. They want to wait a little while before they decide to make a new next gen Gears of War. And the thing that's also very good that you also can read on these articles is that Microsoft themselves have stated that they want a new Gears of War. So it's good. Both companies want a new next gen Gears of War. Microsoft wants them to make it, and Epic wants to make it, but it's just going to take a while because they kind of want to change the series, make it better, and not make something like Judgment, basically. And on all these articles, well, maybe not all, but most of these articles that I'm going to post in the description kind of point towards them wanting to make a new Gears that's grittier, kind of darker, more scarier and stuff. So hopefully that'll actually be something that actually happens because even though Gears of War 2 is actually my favorite Gears of War campaign and Gears of War 3 had a good campaign, none of those games had that type of dark, creepy grittiness that the first Gears of War had. So if they're going to go back to that type of darkness, that type of scariness, and try to expand on the universe in a very dark tone, that'd actually be very well because Gears of War is overall a dark series. It really is. It's not very cartoony like some of the newer games have kind of portrayed it to be. It's very dark. It's very gritty. The monsters, the locusts, the way everything in that universe is. It's a very kind of very dark and gritty story. It really should be portrayed that way. So I kind of hope they follow through with something like that and actually do it. The other thing that's actually pretty crazy too is the fact that even though Epic wants to make it, they're gonna take a little while before they actually do it. Microsoft has basically also kind of stated that even if Epic doesn't want to make it and they drop the project and they don't want to make a new Gears, they just want to say screw it, screw Gears of War, we're done, we're making other stuff now. Microsoft basically said that if Epic doesn't want to get it and make a new one, that they'll find another developers to make the new Gears of War. That's actually how bad Microsoft actually wants a new Gears, that they'll actually get different developers, a different company to do it. And before you freak out and be like, oh no, it has to be made by Epic, you never know. If something like this happens, it might actually be a good thing because when you really sit there and think about it, Gears of War is an awesome series, but even though it's might be made by someone else, a different, company, whatever, developers, it might actually do well because of the fact that Epic made Judgment. And look how bad Judgment was. Yeah, they worked with People Can Fly and stuff, but it was also Epic. And Judgment was not a good game overall. And if they can get a new, developer new company that can actually expand upon the universe and make a new dark grittier Gears that's really awesome, then you don't never know, it might actually work out that way. And also one of the things you actually really got to sit there and really think about is the fact that even though it might be made by Epic Games, quote unquote Epic Games, it might not actually be the same thing, because when you really think about it, all the original developers are gone. Cliffy B is gone, Rod Ferguson is gone, and a lot of the main original developers of Gears of War are not in Epic anymore anyways. So even if Epic Games made the new Gears, it wouldn't mean it would necessarily be better if it was made by Epic, even though they are the original company, because a lot of the original developers and people that worked on the game are gone. So even if it was made by Epic, it doesn't really mean that it would actually be a lot like the original series. For all we know, a new developer could be a better choice. So we don't really know yet. We just gotta find out and see how it goes. But overall, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys want a next gen Gears of War? Would you prefer if it was more gritty, more dark, and more like the original series when in terms of gameplay, and not a freaking melee fest like Judgment was? Because I would love that. Tell me what you guys think. Please hit that like button, subscribe. I'm going to do more Gears of War videos. And, just check out my channel. I do various things, Gears of War lore, Dragon Ball Z lore, etc. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.